Hey babe, I'm hungry. Let's go get something to eat.
I had plenty to eat last night.
I'm Christian Grey.
Cody here from Movie Losers, doing my first road review. That's right, I packed up my equipment, I headed north, I'm visiting the guys in Bad Boy Jean, and we're reviewing 50 Shades Darker. Kristen, go ahead and open us up with your thoughts on the film.
It was fair.
Give us a quick road review there, Christian.
I just thought of that. Go ahead, Curtis. What'd you like about this movie, or hate?
Well, so there's parts of the movie that were better than others, such as Dakota Johnson's acting in some points, she's a decent actress, and she kind of I forget I was watching the movie at some point.
She deserves better.
We've seen her in other things like Black Mass.
Yeah, and she was good in that.
Yeah,
and I forget I was watching the movie, and then she'd do things, I don't know if it was the director's choice or hers, and I'd be like, oh, I'm watching this piece of shit.
Right.
Well, the director, I think, is competent. James Foley, he's done several House of Cards episodes, so I feel like he's got some skills.
I think the material is so boring.
Well, that's strange, because when I see her in Black Mass, she's a good actress. Yet, so I just assumed it may have been the directing of why she was kind of dropping the ball, as you told me.
Well, I think the material is just...
I think,
So
the buck
strictly...
stops with the paper-thin characters and just the horrendous writing.
Oh.
That's, obviously based on the horrible books. And
The books are good.
the books are based on... we don't endorse them here. The books are based on fan fiction from Twilight, so there you go. There's your explanation on the quality of those.
Give us your argument. Why are the books good?
Well, because the books are always better than movies.
True.
It's just a female thing.
It's more detailed in the books, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've read a few pages of it.
It's basically porn in a book for adults, basically.
Yeah, it made my stomach churn.
It's way worse than way worse than anything I've watched.
And I've read Game of Thrones, for crying out loud.
And it's worse than that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And then nothing happened. They're the boss ends up to be the bad guy, like a villain almost, out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, the trailer set it up okay, there's a love triangle of sorts. So
yeah, and there's a crazy girl
that seemed fairly interesting.
Yeah.
And he's barely in it, and then he turns out to be just a hardcore creep.
He has tries to rape her almost.
Yeah.
At one point, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
At first, he's just trying to take her on a date, I guess, and then all of a sudden he goes straight to rape, and at the end, he's burning a picture of Christian Grey with a cigarette.
You can tell that through the trailer.
What does he even do for a job? He's like, oh, I've got a place in New York, or I got a place here and there, or I've got this and this.
Christian Grey?
Yeah.
He has his own company.
Yeah.
But what does this company do?
I don't remember, but it's in the first one.
Oh.
Alexa just turned on.
Didn't see that one.
Here's my question. What's it like for you taking him to the movies when you know he's just going to sit there and sulk the whole time and be just hating?
Took me to the first one, so it's only fair to take me to the second one.
To be fair, I tried to sit, because I actually thought this one would be okay, because the trailer looks okay, so it might be better than the first one.
Right.
And then I got there, it was just a bore fest. I try to find good parts in it to keep myself
but
awake
then he
and stuff.
sits there and just goes,
Well,
rolls his eyes and
I laugh a lot.
sighs, and they don't.
I laugh at it. Like when Christian Grey's crushed in his helicopter, he goes, Mayday! Mayday!
So you like-
Yeah, that was I forgot about that
it.
scene.
Yeah. He crashes
And
his helicopter.
he just comes back and he's like, I'm alright. Why not just
It's so pointless.
Don't worry about that.
why not just watch a pornographic film? It's 5 minutes.
Well, what they
Because
do?
at least this has
Better
a story
acting.
behind it.
Well, hold on. So he asked her to marry her, or marry him, and she gives him the answer in the keychain, right?
Yeah.
Instead of that, won't they have when he crashes his helicopter, she realizes that she loves him and wants to marry him after that, but he already had the answer the whole time, so it made no sense. Why even put that in the movie?
You're not a screenwriter!
Ugh, it's so stupid. None of it made any sense.
Alright, let's score it because I'm sick and tired.
What's the
of talking
score out
about
of
it. I go 1 to 5, or 0 to 5 if you've
5
seen
being
the
the
Range
best.
review.
5 being the best.
Right, 0 being the worst.
Go first.
Go ahead.
Give
I'm
everyone
going to go
some
first.
hope.
I'll go last. Corey, go first.
Well, I didn't see the film, but I still feel like I can rate it.
On principle alone, what do you score it?
I'll give it a solid 1 out of 5.
Alright,
I could find something out there I could like the Mayday, Mayday.
right.
I'll find something to enjoy.
Unintentionally good,
Yeah.
funny moments.
Yeah, so I'll give it a 1 for that.
Yeah, alright.
I'll give it a 1.5
We don't have to do points.
Oh, he's got to one up me with a decimal.
It's got to be a whole number.
Well, I don't want to give it a
or
2.
you get out.
I like to give it a 1 instinctively because I know how hard it is to make a movie.
Yeah.
So, okay, I guess I'll give it a 2. Because it wasn't, like,
Okay.
absolutely dreadful like some movies I've seen, but it wasn't... I wouldn't go see it.
I'd give
Kristen?
it 2.
2.
Oh, a
All
2.
right.
So honesty.
I give it a 1. And
Wow.
since I'm the dominant one here, it gets a 1 from the movie losers.
Can you tell me the average of all of it?
If you add us together, that's 6.
Oh, I don't know the average.
1.5?
Just get out.
1.5.
Shut up. Just get out. Alright, well, stay tuned. Next week, I'm doing that movie where he goes to the hospital and gets sick. And then The Great Wall with Matt Damon. So
And on Tuesday, look out for the Bad Boy Gene
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
Shades of Grey
cross
game show.
promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
So-
give us a pitch here.
Cure for
Why am I here?
Oh.
1 out of 5.
Come on.
I won't lay a finger on you until you sign.